you lacking energy at the moment? Can't seem to wake up in the morning? Luminet is made for you. Luminet is a pair of light therapy glasses that offers all the benefits of the sun in any season. In only a few days, you'll be dynamic and you'll get back to the natural rhythm of your body. Luminet offers you full freedom of movement. Wear it 20 minutes every morning during your normal activities. Luminet adapts to any face, so share it. Its unique mechanism sends light into the right part of your eyes with no glare and no effect on vision. Luminet resets your biological clock. It reproduces the beneficial effects of sunlight and regulates the sleep hormone. Your body gets back into its natural rhythm after 4 or 5 days of use. For maximum effectiveness, download the My Luminet app onto your smartphone. Complete your profile and get a personalized usage schedule. If you travel a lot, Luminet will also help you overcome the effects of jet lag. With Luminet, everything is easy. You can use it wherever and whenever you want. Order your Luminet today and tomorrow get sunshine at the tip of your fingers.
How do you learn about robotics?
Well, the best way is with a robot. We'd like to introduce you to Marty, a fully programmable and customizable walking robot. For kids, for makers, and for educators.
Marty's not your standard smart toy. He's designed by roboticists to be a real robot that you can do some really cool stuff with.
While being as fun as a toy. You can use Marty to learn about robotics, programming, electronics, and mechanics. Or you can build your own stuff with a walking robot that will hold a Raspberry Pi, and which you can customize with 3D printed parts.
Marty's not like other walking robots. His unique 3-motor and spring leg design lowers costs, but also makes him easier to use and his battery lasts longer.
He can walk, turn, kick a ball, and of course do funky dances. Marty is Wi-Fi enabled, so you can remote control or program him from your phone or computer.
You can also download apps or games other users have made from our Robot App Store.
Marty lets you learn real programming on a real robot. Start off with Scratch, where the coding is as simple as clicking and dragging blocks. You can make a dance routine or start interacting with the environment.
When you're ready, you can move into Python, a powerful but easy to use programming language.
But robotics is way more than just programming. Marty lets you learn about all kinds of things. Motor control, balance, sensors, mechanical design, and more.
Marty is really customizable and upgradable. The electronics make it easy to add all kinds of sensors and motors, and they'll even support a whole computer like a Raspberry Pi.
Add a camera, and you could even program him to play football.
Hi, I'm Julie, and this is my brother Christian. We're the founders of Mate.
You might remember us from the first Mate campaign, where more than 7,000 of you supported our mission to make the coolest and best possible e-bike ever.
Your trust and support helped us to kickstart a biking revolution all over the world. Today, we're ready to push it even further, and you can be part of it.
After more than a year in development, we're finally ready to introduce the next generation of Mate. Mate X. It's bigger, tougher, more durable, and the most powerful Mate to date. The battery is longer lasting, the tires are wider, and the motor is more powerful. And we did all this without compromising its weight, maneuverability, or design. This Mate is a great excuse to get out of town. And with the new easy shifting gears, you can tackle any obstacles without breaking a sweat. Made X has bigger, more rounded anti-puncture tires for better grip and better control. This gives you the freedom to go off limits, enjoy the scenery, and make your own fun. High-performance hydraulic disc brakes guarantee you'll always be in control. And in combination with the hydraulic full suspension, riding a Made has never been smoother, even in the roughest of terrains. Whether you're into adventure, leisure, or just need a bike to get to work, Made X guarantees a cool, safe, and unique riding experience. Let the bike do the work and cruise at 20 miles per hour for up to 80 miles on a single charge. And thanks to the built-in USB port, running out of juice will never be a problem. Made X is still foldable, so it's easy to bring it along if you think you'll need it. And Made X's longer-lasting battery with more volts and more powerful motor gives you acceleration and towing capacity to power your daily adventure. It's been an amazing journey so far, and we're just getting started. With Made X, we can take it to the next level. Help us put this bike in production. The more we get funded, the better prices and better upgrades we can make to the existing bike.
And I can promise you one thing. We have learned from our first campaign and we have assembled the best possible team from those experiences to get this bike out and about as fast as possible.
With Made X, we want everyone to experience the feeling of ultimate freedom and to show the world that biking can be so much more. Join us, and together
expertly managing meds with app, buzzing with intention till you give attention, combining vibration till you come to realization. If you do miss, your wife might call. Left the meds at home, app will let you know. Dual security, stop overdosing. I am mini, awesome and tiny.
I'll never forget the day that I saw clear ice for the first time. Although I wish I could say it was a 3-story tall icicle that I saw while on an expedition to climb Everest, I was actually just watching TV when a Jameson commercial came on, and the star of the show wasn't the whiskey, it was the crystal clear ice cube that was floating around in it.
Hi, I'm Matt Verlinich, founder of On the Rocks.
And I'm Ben Butler, Chief Storytelling Man. Boom, and I'm Joseph Brown, the Director of Visual Content. Welcome to the party.
Cheers.
My friends and family and I love to entertain over food and drinks, so naturally, I started to wonder where I could get my hands on some clear ice cubes. My search wasn't very fruitful. Professional machines cost thousands of dollars, and retail solutions cost more than $100 and only made 4 ice cubes, which was barely enough to have a couple people over. We developed On the Rocks so that everyday entertainers like yourself could have access to enough beautiful, affordable, crystal clear ice to wow their friends and family without taking up too much space in the freezer. On the Rocks is designed to be simple to use, cost effective, and as versatile as possible. You can use it to make 6 2-inch cubes, 5 2-inch spheres, or a 4-inch by 6-inch by 2.5-inch block of crystal clear ice. Now that block of clear ice can be used for all kinds of things like ice sculptures, luges, presses, or whatever else you can dream of. We've spent years doing hundreds of experiments and developing dozens of different prototypes to finally arrive at this fully functional product that you see before you. On the Rocks is ready for mass production. All we need now is your support.
We wouldn't be where we are today without the support of our community, and we want to share that with you.
Be one of our first customers and join our community of people who are creating a whole new kind of experience for their friends and family. Whether it's attempting their first ice sculpture, showing their guests the magnifying power of clear spheres, or just chilling a brand new cocktail, we can't wait to see what you create. Just make sure, next time you pour your favorite drink, you make sure it's on the rocks. Thanks for watching.
Pocket Monkey is the world's most portable fitness device. You can do the same exercises from the gym, except now you can do them anywhere. Because when you travel, it's impossible to stick to your routine. So you lose all your progress. And you come home feeling unhealthy, overweight, and tired. Unless you consider the hotel gym an option. And even when you're home, finding time to get to the gym is hard. It's inconvenient and always crowded. Plus, those monthly membership fees really add up. I understand if you've given up on working out altogether. But Pocket Monkey changes all that. It's tiny and weighs less than a pound, so it's easy to bring with you. You can use it at home, the hotel, or even outside. Our patented design sets up in seconds. On any door, anywhere in the world. It may be small, but it's incredibly strong. We use a custom drop-forged cam buckle, and our handles are powder-coated aluminum. No cheap plastic parts here. It's even TSA approved. I know what you're thinking. Can I get a legit workout using this thing? Hell yeah! Pocket Monkey packs a complete total body workout using your body weight for resistance. It's called functional fitness. It adjusts your ability level so anyone can get a great workout. With the included Monkey app, I show you how to do each exercise and each workout. With optional accessories like the tactical ladder and the ISO core, you'll never get bored or outgrow it. So whether you want to get stronger, lose weight, or just feel better, Pocket Monkey's the answer. Become a monkey and live wild.
There are two verbs that describe what a plane does. There's flying and there's flying. Meet Power Up Dart, a paper airplane that's not just flying, it's flying. This is Shai, a pilot, industrial designer, and inventor. Shai loves everything airborne. 4 years ago, he was challenged by a friend to create a smartphone-controlled paper airplane. Shai accepted the challenge and created Power Up 3, the first ever smartphone-controlled paper airplane. Then 2 years ago, that same friend challenged him to put a camera on the plane. So Shai created Power Up FPV, the first ever smartphone-controlled paper airplane with a streaming camera. Shai's friend looked at those creations and said, "Cool, but you can't make a paper plane that can do a loop and a barrel roll and then stall turn." Then Shai stopped his friend before he hyperventilated and said, "Challenge accepted." Now, after a year of prototyping and testing, it's here. Power Up Dart, the first ever smartphone-controlled paper airplane that can do aerobatics. Yes, other planes can fly, but they can't loop or barrel roll or fly vertically. Dart can. It is incredible, and it is small. Just take a piece of paper, fold it into a plane, attach the module, download the app, and tell your friends G-Force got nothing on you. You're an aerobatics pilot now. Power Up Dart gets its incredible aerobatic capability from the high thrust to weight ratio and unique shape of the plane. Despite being so incredible, flying the Dart is easy and intuitive. Move the phone to any direction and the wings will follow. When you start, the plane goes to 70% of its throttle, so you can fly it like a regular plane. But press the boost button and you give the plane that extra kick that transforms it into a flying monster. A small, flying monster. Power Up's Bluetooth module easily charges through its micro USB port, and the entire thing is made of carbon fiber and nylon, so it's nearly indestructible. Dart invites you to make many planes in many shapes, because every plane brings with it new tricks, and with them, new gasps for air. Try 5, 10, 50 planes, then fly them all together. Make a real show, arrange dogfights, break every barrier previously set by less incredible planes. And this little bugger is so cool, it can even fly around the office. Yeah, you just sent a love note through a smartphone-controlled paper airplane. You have lived. Power Up Dart is ready for production, so if you want to fly aerobatics with the most incredible of all incredible planes, back Power Up Dart and start flying. Flying on a paper airplane must be so magical. With your help, magical is about to become unfreaking believable. This is Shai, a pilot, an industrial designer, and an inventor. He is a world-known expert in cool stuff that flies. 2 years ago, Shai was challenged by his friend to create a smartphone-controlled paper airplane. Thanks to 21,000 backers on Kickstarter, he made it happen. People all over the world are now controlling paper planes from their smartphones with Power Up 3. Shai proudly came back to his friend and his friend said, "Wow, that is magical. But you can't put a live streaming camera on a paper airplane." Shai thought for a minute and said, "Challenge accepted." Now, after 2 years of testing and prototyping, meet Shai's new unfreaking believable invention. Power Up FPV. The first ever paper airplane drone with a live streaming camera. Using state-of-the-art technology, Power Up FPV lets you see what your plane sees. To put it in different words, you feel as if you are flying through the air, riding a paper airplane. Yes, Power Up FPV makes your regular paper plane look like a kitty next to a lion, riding a T-Rex. Just take a piece of paper, fold it into a plane, and attach the module. Put your phone in the cardboard viewer, and you're ready to fly. The camera streams live video to an app on your very own smartphone sitting in the head-mounted goggles. To control your plane, just tilt your head lightly. And there's also a gamepad mode for when you feel like handheld control.
Power Up FPV's camera can swivel around. That's how you also get wing view and back view, so you can see this defining moment in your life. Look, it's you flying a Power Up FPV. Shai wanted to create the most immersive real-time experience. That's why he partnered with the good folks at Parrot, world experts in wireless streaming and creators of the AR drone. With their help, Power Up FPV streams live video over Wi-Fi from over 300 feet. To make the experience really smooth, Power Up FPV has a ton of sensors and an onboard computer with real-world autopilot mode, making it nearly uncrashable. Nearly. Power Up FPV is ready for production. So if you love flying and want to ride a paper airplane, back Power Up FPV and help make what was once magical unfreaking believable.
Hi, I'm Brian from Radiate Outdoor Supply, and this is the Radiate Portable Campfire. Take off the lid, you have instructions underneath. Light up our recycled paper briquettes. There we go. Get your lighter to work. You can light up just one of them and the fire will spread, or you can light up a couple to hasten the process. There we go. Now you can cook marshmallows and hot dogs with the Radiate Portable Campfire. Just put your stuff on a stick and hold it over top, hold it over to the side. Just remember that the tin itself gets super hot, so you don't want to be touching it after it's been lit for a while. The best thing about the Radiate Portable Campfire is it's the only campfire that you can stop. You just slide the lid back on, which I'll show you in a little bit, and it'll snuff out your fire. So these briquettes are made out of recycled paper. Our wax is a kosher recycled soy wax. There's no fragrance to it, so if you're roasting marshmallows on it, it's not going to fragrance your marshmallows. The tin itself can be recycled as well, and there you have it. It's lighting up. Okay, so your campfire is going full blast, but it's time to pack up and leave, right? What you got to do to turn your campfire off is you slide the lid on, just like that. You may have a little bit of flame coming out here, but that's just the last bit of the oxygen being used up. Snuffs it right out. Doesn't need to go completely closed on there. The lack of oxygen will put your fire out. Wait a few minutes, and then if you want it to cool down a little bit faster, you can just tap that off, and that'll vent the heat out. And that'll allow your campfire to cool down faster so that you can transport it sooner. It takes about, depending on how long you've burned it for, take up to about 30 to 45 minutes for that to cool down, become solid, and then you can transport it once again. And then you want to relight it, just take your lighter and use a lighter that actually has fuel in it, and it lights back up pretty quickly. Just like that. Alright guys, I hope you enjoy your Radiate portable campfire. Thanks for watching.
This is Ryan. He plans to have a date with his girlfriend Amy. He has a Roidme car charger with the double model of Bluetooth 4.2 chip. Compatible with Android and iOS system. Using the Roidme app, Ryan can choose the FM setup and connect with his car.
Like a king on the sand, I wanna hold your hand. I feel like a bubble in the air when I just catch a smell of your hair.
Do you remember that song you played last time?
You mean Cake by the Ocean?
You can also project the music in your phone through Roidme Smart Charger to your stereo. With a few taps, you can check out all the channels you want.
Yes, it's easy.
Sounds good. Alright, let's leave it. Oh no, see you walking around like it's a funeral. Not so serious.
Oh, it seems like my phone is getting low battery. What should I do?
With 2 USB ports, the charger can fill up your phone battery more fast and safe than other car chargers.
Oh, that would be great.
With the LED inside the ports, you don't need to fumble around in the dark for your charger, and the polycarbonate cover can effectively prevent fire hazards.
Like a king on the sand, I wanna hold your hand. I feel like a bubble in the air when I just catch a smell of your hair. Oh,
Introducing the last socks you'll ever need. Every pair lasts up to a week before washing, so you'll never need to hunt for matching socks again. They're perfectly designed to slip on in seconds, which will tick off another unnecessary choice and speed up your morning. Blending the finest cotton with pure silver, we crafted the most comfortable anti-itch socks. Using specially designed temperature-regulating mesh, your feet won't be seeking a patch of carpet to cool down on. Featuring cleverly placed heel grips, you won't be needing to pull your socks up every 2 minutes. The all-around elastic ensures your sweaty feet don't slip around inside your shoes, and you stay on top performance. Featuring pure silver, the socks destroy bacteria on your feet, leaving them fresh for everyone's nose. Getting ready for the next day couldn't be easier. Just whip off your socks and put them back in the drawer, ready for tomorrow. Be clothed. Live life better.
This is no regular chessboard. It can make a move on its own. It's no magic. This chessboard is for real. Play against someone next door, in another city, in another country, in space. Well, that's possible too. Folks at NASA, are you guys listening? If you still can't find a human to play, doesn't matter. Play against the board. What? Beat the AI. That's true. It can think too. The world's most advanced chessboard ever. Square off.
We built in an accelerometer, gyroscope, linear actuator and pressure sensors to unleash what we think will be the biggest leap forward in mouse technology since it was first invented 50 years ago. Whether you're a gamer, a designer or even a power desktop user, the Z will let you interact with your computer in a faster, more precise and highly intuitive way. The Z is the first gaming mouse that lets you pivot, tilt and roll. It knows when it's on the table and when it's in the air, bringing a whole new dimension of control to the mouse. With the mouse on the surface, you can tilt left and right for fast mode changes without using your fingers. You can assign any action to tilt, like leaning, crouching or reloading, or use it as a modifier key on the mouse buttons and keyboard without actually having to press a key. When playing a game that involves driving, use tilt to take direct analog control of the steering wheel. We've designed adjustable, replaceable feet that can make the tilt easier or harder, or set a large or small tilt angle, or you can lock out tilt altogether. The Z also knows when the mouse is pivoting left or right. This gives you a huge competitive advantage in many first or third-person shooters. You can run straight ahead and at the same time look left and right with analog control, the same way as you would with a VR headset. It provides tactile feedback, so you know when you're facing forward or looking to the side. Just like tilt, you can assign any action or modify to a pivot. Everything is configurable. For in-air gestures, lift the mouse off the surface. Now you have direct analog control of pitch, roll and yaw. Use this for the ultimate control in flight sims, or for direct camera control in spectator mode. Many mice pack in additional buttons around the thumb grip and all over the device, but we've figured out a new way of clicking that means you can have more buttons and they are effortless to click. No finger or thumb contortions required. We've created something we call straight finger clicking, and our test users just love it. The Z has a new type of trigger button that can be used by simply straightening your fingers slightly and then clicking, all while you're still gripping the mouse as normal with your fingers poised on the main left and right click buttons. They are so easy to click that you can use them for actions you do often, like reloading, jumping or crouching. We call them trigger buttons because you can actually pull them like a trigger as well. These 2 buttons are in effect 4 buttons. We've also added adjustable fingertip buttons that can be accessed with very little finger movement. Combine pivot and tilt with trigger and fingertip buttons to effortlessly access 48 single-click actions while barely moving your fingers. Needless to say, the Z makes the ultimate MMO mouse in a game like World of Warcraft. You can also use tilt left or right to easily switch between action bars and access different skills. The trigger buttons and fingertip button positions are all tunable, and the Z even knows how hard you click. We call it deep click. You configure the amount of force that suits you, and the Z gives you tactile feedback to let you know it's activated. You can also use deep click in an analog mode to have direct throttle control or speed when driving, flying or running. In a first-person shooter, right-click to bring up your scope, click deeper to zoom in, then deeper again to hold your breath and steady your sights. Now, take the shot. For games that have light and heavy attacks, use normal click for a light attack or click harder to launch a heavy attack. And we didn't stop there. We also wanted to make the most ergonomic multifunctional mouse in the world. We know that gamers don't want to worry about batteries or wireless reliability and latency. We wanted to make the Z the easiest mouse to configure. We added an OLED screen, and as the Z knows its orientation, lifting it to look at the screen automatically puts it into configure mode to swiftly change profiles or DPI.